Welcome to the Redefining Bodybuilding podcast, where we are all about inspiring women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond to rewrite their stories through a smarter approach to weight training and weight loss. Let's go ahead and get things started. What's going on? I want to welcome you here to this first episode of this brand new podcast. For those of you who are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Roxie Beckles, and I'm an IFBB pro who has had over 25 plus years in the fitness industry. I started training in 1997, and I have such a passion for helping women out there who want to embrace bodybuilding, who want to embrace getting stronger, feeling better, moving better, and really letting fitness be that driving factor behind the changes that they want to make in their lives. But here's the thing about you. You love science. You hate fads. You hate gimmicks. You hate the BS. And you're tired of the lies of the fitness industry. Honey, listen, you and me, we like this, honey. We are like sisters, okay? Because I cannot stand how much the industry lies, particularly to women, when it comes to what we need to do to change our bodies and to get the results that we want, not only in the here and now, but permanently. And I hope that what I have to share here in the podcast helps you to get that permanent result and just get inspired to learn more about your body along the way. So in today's episode, all I want to do is introduce you to what you can expect from this podcast and just get you pumped up to learn something new about fitness and the way that you're approaching it, helping you to maybe ask questions and go deeper, inspiring you to have a healthier relationship with food, and really unlocking the key to what true success looks like and means to you. Now, in my coaching practice, I developed what I call the 4 pillars of fitness. And that is your physical fitness, your mental fitness, your emotional fitness, and even your spiritual fitness. And you've got to work on all 4 of those pillars for true transformation. Because here's the thing, to me, that I've been doing this for a very long time. This fitness stuff is more than just the body. I've been blessed to work with women from around the globe at this point. I started my company back in 2010. My business was immediately online back then. I knew that online coaching was the future of fitness. So I have been blessed to work with women in over 26 different countries, over 5 different continents. And if I can say that there's one thing that almost every woman is falling victim to, it is the standards of our modern day society. The lies that society tells us about ourselves, what beauty is, what's acceptable when it comes to our bodies, how we should and should not be eating. So many women are crippled when it comes to just enjoying their lives, when it comes to food, when it comes to training, because the industry tells you that carbs are bad, fats are bad, sugar is bad, this is bad. And by the time you look around, there's absolutely nothing that you can enjoy anymore in life. I want to smash those myths for you. When it comes to training, listen, I was a bodybuilder and I was blessed to be an IFBB pro who competed at the Olympia. I started bodybuilding back in 2010. Everything seems to have been happening for me around 2010, but lo and behold, that's when I really started to compete on the actual bodybuilding stage. I started off in figure, and by the time 2013 rolled around, I had earned my pro card in the IFBB in women's physique. And let me tell you, God works in mysterious ways, honey, because by 2014, I was already placing as a top pro in women's physique, and I had the opportunity again to compete at the Super Bowl of bodybuilding, the Olympia. And if there's one thing that I know about fitness and about training, it's that we need to work with weights. We need to weight train. We need to lift heavy. We need to not be afraid to get into that gym, or if you're training at home, that you're lifting weights that challenge you, because it's with challenge that comes change. But even further, the progress that a lot of women want to make can only be made from them doing some kind of resistance training, some kind of strength training. And for too long, the fitness industry has a lot of women thinking that if you train with weights, you're gonna get bulky, you're gonna look like a man. So they spend hours upon hours on the cardio machines. Now, I will never vilify cardio because, honey, your girl loves her some cardio. But the over-reliance of cardio is a problem for so many women. And it's a reason why so many of you are not seeing the results that you want, or you start to see the changes, but then boom, you hit a plateau. So we're going to get into conversations as to what you could be doing better, why plateaus happen, what you need to be doing to avoid them, and to just take a smarter approach that you feel confident in, that you look forward to every single time you step into a gym. Now, as far as this format is concerned, I will be hosting my podcast on Spotify as well as on YouTube and YouTube Music. And each of these platforms will also have a video that goes with the audio, because I just love to engage. I want to be able to look you in the eye, have you see me and my quirks, let us have a good time and really build that close relationship. And I think that the visual medium is really great for that. And I got to tell you, I really like this podcasting format because your girl loves to talk. And on top of that, it just feels more authentic than these hyper edited YouTube videos that I'm so used to doing. I used to do a lot more of this podcast talking, kind of conversational style videos in the very beginning. And I had such a great connection with my audience. And now that YouTube is kind of trending in that way, it's just a perfect opportunity to get back into that. But not only that, the podcasting platforms that are out there today, they're all trying to include video as well as audio. So we're going to just spread redefining bodybuilding around to make sure that we are inspiring women from all over the globe even more to take a smarter approach to their fitness journey. So I want you to make sure that you go ahead and follow my podcast on Spotify, that you go ahead and follow it on Apple iTunes if it comes up over there. And of course, subscribe to me on YouTube. And I will say this, the episodes that we'll have here will be very specific to more in-depth conversations, but I will still be posting on YouTube. So if you're listening to me over on the Spotify app, come on over to YouTube, come on over and subscribe there, because the smaller clips and things that I might want to put out that's a little bit more talking about anatomy and things that need some actual visuals with, that'll probably be on that platform. So follow your girl everywhere. You'll see the links down in the show notes. And I also want to invite you to go ahead and check out my free email list at Rockstar Fitness. That's roxstarfitness.com/email list. The links are down in the show notes, or you can go ahead and scan the QR code that you see right here on your screen. I love sending out emails throughout the week to give you tips and more about how to just kick things up, keep your focus, and stay inspired on your fitness journey as you just do things better and smarter. So if you are in that state where you're just kind of like devouring everything, you just want to know stuff, that's the place where you want to be, and it's totally free. Let's go ahead and get directly connected. So that's it. I am super excited, super stoked to get this baby kicked off. Go ahead and head down to the comments, both on the podcast and on YouTube, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know some of the things you'd like me to talk about, any questions that you have, and who knows, maybe you'll see it on the next episode. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.